Ladies and gentlemen, gather round because it's time for some truth-telling that won't be getting any social media likes. We are living in an era where the word woke has lost all meaning, hijacked by a mob more interested in virtue signaling than actual virtue. Let's start with the absurdity of woke culture. It's become a religion where the commandments are written in the blood of common sense. You can't say this, you can't think that, and heaven forbid you question the dogma. The woke brigade has turned every conversation into a minefield, where one wrong step or word and you're cancelled, branded with the scarlet letter of our time. What's the real agenda here? It's control, pure and simple. Control your thoughts, control your speech, control your actions. They tell you they're fighting for equality, but what they're really doing is creating a new hierarchy where the most offended and the quickest to cry oppression get to sit at the top. It's not about lifting everyone. It's about pulling down those who dare to speak truth to their nonsense. Look at our institutions, our schools, universities, corporations. They're not places of learning or innovation anymore. They're indoctrination centers. Education has been replaced by propaganda. Critical thinking, more like critical conformity. You're not taught to think. You're taught what to think. And let's talk about this obsession with identity. Suddenly, everything you are or do is reduced to your race, gender, or sexual orientation. Individual merit? Forget about it. You're just a checkbox on a diversity form. This isn't progress, this is regression. We've gone from judging people by the content of their character to the color of their skin and the pronouns they choose. Freedom of speech? That's a relic of a bygone era. Unless your speech aligns with the woke orthodoxy, disagree with the narrative. You're not just wrong, you're evil. You're a bigot, a racist, a misogynist, and all the other labels they throw around like confetti at a parade for hypocrisy. But here's the kicker. This woke movement isn't about bettering society. It's about division. It thrives on conflict, on pitting groups against each other, on making everyone feel like a perpetual victim or a perpetual oppressor. There's no healing, no unity, just an endless cycle of grievance and retaliation. So, I say to you, wake up from this woke nightmare. Reject the cult of the offended. Champion free thought, free speech, and above all, the individual. Let's return to a society where merit matters, where you're judged by your actions, not your immutable characteristics. Let's dismantle this new tyranny of the woke. Not with violence, but with reason, with courage, and with an unyielding commitment to truth. Because in the end, the only way to truly be woke is to wake up to the reality that we're all better off when we're free to be ourselves. To disagree, to grow, and to unite not as categories on a checklist, but as human beings striving for a better world.